Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. So I don't know if you can hear me, but today I am at the Levico Lakes, and yeah, of course you can see it right now. I am in the only spot without so many people, so that you can hear me and that I can speak properly. But I will let you some clip at the end of this video so you can see it too. I am currently next a little river, so I hope you can hear me because the noise or the sound of the water is a little loud. But yeah, I'm here to tell you something very important, and I'm here to tell myself this too. So we are in this together, and I hope with this video and with a lot of effort we can go through it together. And the topic is stop procrastinating. So I am the first one in procrastinating everything in life, since like the little stuff that you have to do in the house to, I don't know, videos and I don't know, whatever I have to do that is not related with work. I procrastinate everything, even things that I really like and love to do, or things that are really necessary to me. And most of everything I procrastinate. Administration stuff, all what includes paper and signs and bureaucracy, literally I'm not for it. Never. I prefer to pay like more and buy 2 times the same things, and I really never buy a lot of stuff, then do all what I have to do to return the package. Like I bought this is the word that I'm looking for, and it was so big. It was very beautiful, but I couldn't bring that to the mountain. And also it is the that you saw in the video of the mountain in which I slept outside, and I will put the video here. And yeah, it was just not something possible to bring to the mountain, so I had to bring it back in 100 days. 100 days. And still I was not doing it. I was like, not because I have a lot of time, but just because in Spanish is flojera. O sea, I mean, I just couldn't. I'm so lazy in doing this stuff. And at the end, fortunately, like I gave that to a friend of mine that was needing that, so everything worked out good. But for the rest, literally, I would prefer to buy this 2 times than do what I had to do in order to return it. And it was not a lot of stuff that I had to do, just flojera, you know. Yeah. But other than that, if I have to do something around the house, or as I said, everything that is not related with my work, in which I'm very organized, very serious and whatever, but outside that, I'm a mess. And I'm sure that a lot of you are too. So I'm here to encourage you and encourage me to find a way to be less procrastinated, I don't know how to say that, and just do stuff more like with a criteria. So here are some tips that today I was thinking about and that I really think can help us. So here you are. I hope it can help me and it can help you too. So the first tip is really try to think about you in the future doing that thing that you have to do now. For example, the dishes. That is something that I've been like getting better with, so I can tell you this work, at least for me. At the beginning, when I like move in the home in where I'm now, I don't know, I couldn't go to sleep if the kitchen was not perfect. Now my kitchen is a mess, and I don't know, I'm just lazy at the end of the night after having eaten, and I don't know, I just don't feel like doing dishes, okay? And maybe sometimes I feel like doing dishes, but even though I don't do that, Then in the morning I see the kitchen is a mess. I feel like, oh my god, I have to do this before starting the day, or I know I have to wait because I have to work, and then when I am going to do lunch, I have to wash everything and then cook and then wash again. It makes no sense. So what I'm starting to do is, during the night after I've eaten, thinking about me tomorrow, my feelings and my thought that will be for sure, why didn't I do this yesterday? And then thinking about me wishing to go back in time and the time in which I am right now, and I really hope in the future to have done the dishes now that I'm living, and I wish to come back in time for doing these damn dishes so that today I can feel relaxed and with a clean kitchen. And luckily for me, now is this time in which I want to go back. I am in this moment in the kitchen, it's night, tomorrow is not arrived yet, so I still can do the dishes, and tomorrow I can be happy. So I do dishes, I go to sleep, and the next morning I'm so happy and proud of myself because my clean kitchen exists and I did not procrastinate. So this is the first tip. It lasted an hour, I'm sorry, but think about yourself in the future and avoid the feeling of the future fixing it today. This is the first one. The second one can be, before taking a decision and thinking about what could make you happy, try to think about everything that you have to do. Like, I don't have an example right now, but a lot of time we want the good part of something and we really don't want like the mess that later we create or all what this thing implies. So when you take a decision for yourself, try to think about every single thing that this thing implies, and try to understand if you really want to go through all of that. And if you really want, do a compromise with yourself and tell you, okay, I want to do that. I know that this will imply all this stuff, so if I decide, because I am a person with will, that I want to do that, then I know I also have to do all this stuff. And maybe if you think about it before, you are already mentally prepared to do what you have to do later. The third tip is, think about your feeling after have done what you have to do. So a lot of things we are very stressed out. For example, the dishes. You have to do the dishes, your kitchen is a mess, and you just feel like you are overwhelmed because the house is so dirty and it's like a chaos and you are just disgusted. And yeah, my house gets very dirty, as you can notice, and you're just like, you don't know where to put your look, you know, all is a mess. But you know, then if you do all of it and at the end you have done all the cleaning and you have a clean kitchen or house, you will feel so happy. And every time you think, oh, it was not that bad, oh, maybe if I do a little piece of everything or a little piece of what I have to do during the week, then I don't arrive to the end of the week with this house. This is also a tip. I'm coming there. But at the end of everything, you feel so also empowered, but so happy, so peaceful, like it's done, it's beautiful, have a clean house or whatever it is, to have finished all the papers or whatever it is. It's so beautiful when you have to do something and then you finally finish it, that if you think about how do you feel after I've done that, maybe you can find a little strength to do that now. The other tip, maybe the number 4, is what I was saying. And a lot of time when you have a lot of stuff to do and you just procrastinate and procrastinate and procrastinate, you arrive with a mountain in front of you that is like so big that you are a tiny piece of sand. But all these things are so big because you procrastinated. So if you put a schedule, a little piece of paper, or in your mind, or in your notes, in your phone, or wherever you want, and try to sectorialize the thing that you have to do. And you try to schedule the week and you try to do a little piece of what you have to do for all those areas during the week, you will find out that you just have to spend 10 minutes or 15 minutes or half an hour maximum doing something or a lot of things, but every single day a little amount of time. And it's so manageable that you say, but it's just 10 minutes a day, today I can skip it and tomorrow I will do 20 minutes. No, this is not the thing. But if you focus and you try to schedule what you have to do, and you try to put that during the week, and maybe one day I'm more busy, one day I'm at home working, one day I'm at the office, so I can't do every day the same amount of stuff. But if you can put a little piece of work during the day, every single day, you will never have to procrastinate again, because you already have done everything. And also you don't have like a messy house for 1 week and then a very clean house for an afternoon. No, you have an almost clean house every single day. So the last advice is, try to ask yourself, why am I procrastinating? Like, it's because really I do not have time? It's because I am sad or I'm upset about something, so I don't feel to do that? Or it's just because I'm lazy and I prefer to see a video on YouTube or something in Instagram, or I don't know, just waste my time and just not doing anything? Because if the answer is the first one, then you should organize better your day, or you should accept that it's not procrastinating, because if I do not have time to do something, then I have no time to do something. But as I know me, and I think I can imagine how you are a little bit, the majority of the time the reason is the number 2 or the number 3, and the majority of the time is the number 3, but stay with me for the number 2. The number 2 was, I'm upset about something, I'm sad about something. Now, I don't know what this something is. For me it can be literally anything, because I am a very happy person, a very social person, but also I get upset very easily. So it can be literally the most stupid thing, and then I'm upset, I'm sad, and I don't feel doing stuff that's boring me. So if this is your case, try to think, doing something practical can like free my mind from thinking about those sad stuff? Maybe yes, maybe I don't have to stay here and thinking about what is making me upset all the time, so that I become every single time more upset. Maybe I can stop the circle, get stuff done, and at the end feeling at least a little relief, because at the end I did something useful, and yeah, I have this problem, I am sad, but at least I have done something. Second option that is similar to that, maybe I won't stop thinking about what is making me upset, but I will feel empowered, because even if even if I'm upset, even if I'm sad, I did that. I did this thing that I didn't want to do, but I did that. I don't have to do that again because it's done, and it can make you have a little relief above your sadness and whatever it is. The third option was, I'm just lazy, I want to see a video, listen music, or whatever. And here is my tip. First of all, try to really focus about how many times and how much time do you spend on social media, and how do you feel after. Because I don't know about you, but when I literally see a lot of videos, not because I want to see a very specific video, but just because I'm there and I'm scrolling, at the end I feel empty and my eyes burn, and I just don't feel as good as I thought I would, So also think about the result, like how are you feeling after an hour, half an hour, 20 minutes of scrolling without any sense. This is the first one. Also because if you are not focusing about a specific video, you are just seeing a lot of stuff that means almost nothing to you, so it makes no sense. But the other thing is, if you want to listen music or a podcast or whatever to distract yourself, because sometimes we just need to be distracted, you could put your AirPods in your ear, put your phone in your pocket, and wash the dishes, clean the house. Something that I started doing like a year ago, and I still do that, and it's so useful, is that when I have to clean the house, that is a mountain, it's a mess, it's disgusting, I know it will take me some time, because even if my house is very tiny, I have to do a lot of work because I procrastinated. So what I do is put like a list of all the songs that I love, put this on very loud sound, because sometimes I do not have pocket because it's somewhere, so it's a mess, and just bring my phone with me in the rooms, and just sing on those songs. So I know that the cleaning time is the singing time, and because I love to sing, then it's, first of all, I am encouraged to do something that I am procrastinating because I associate it with a good thing. Then the time goes by so much faster because I'm doing something to distract myself, and also I've not this pressure of finish quickly and not doing like a very good job, because I'm also doing something for me, something that I like. Also doing like the cleaning, something for me, but you understand what I mean. So you don't necessarily have to focus, it depends what you have to do, but you don't really have to focus on what you are doing and just be in this boring time alone. You can do what you want to do in the meantime that you are doing the boring stuff. Now, last option is you have to do something which you can put your head, and so you have no time and not the possibility to put music or video or podcast or whatever it is in the meantime that you are doing that. Maybe this is because it's a very important thing to do, so you can't distract yourself and you can't procrastinate a lot because it's something important to you. Then we come back to the tip number, I don't know what. If something is important for you and you have to do that, think about you have finished that. The feeling of accomplishment, the feeling of freedom that you have after I've done that, so that you can feel empowered and just encouraged to start doing what you are procrastinating. And I tell you that every time that I try to do that, I feel so much better, and I just don't understand why I procrastinate. Then I forget about it and I start again. But in the period of time in which I'm doing that and I'm following these tips, I am living a life that is so much happier. I feel more empowered, I feel more strong, more organized, more like a growth woman, and I just feel like I can manage my life, I can do what is need to be done, and it's such a good feeling that really it's not worth it to procrastinate, because in the meantime that you are procrastinating, you are feeling like you're not doing something boring, but at the end you mortify yourself, or just you think how stupid or not like wise you were not doing that, because now you have to do that either way and you just have more stuff to do, and at this end of the time you just didn't do something that was worth it to not do the other things. So literally, if you stop procrastinating, not like from a day to another, just try a little bit every single day, every single week. Maybe for some week you just procrastinate and then you come back, but if you start this path, I guarantee to you that your life will be so much easier, so much organized, and the feeling that you have regard yourself will be so much good and positive that it's really worth it. So procrastinating doesn't bring you to happiness. Force yourself not to procrastinate neither, because sometimes we just can't stop be lazying to a moment to the other, from one moment to the other, how you say that. But if you start a path with your fall, with whatever, at least you are doing something for yourself, because at the end the one who is hearted and that has the bad impact of procrastinating the majority of the time is you. So do that for yourself. Don't force yourself too much, but yeah, try to have a path, try to have some goals, write it down if you need to, and start this journey with me of stop procrastinating a little bit and hopefully in the long term totally. and let's try to be more organized, more happy, with more power in our hands for our life. And yeah, let me know how it's worth doing for you. I will let you update for what concerns me. Also, if you have some other clips, say it in the comments. I really am desperate, so I want some tips, so feel free to tell me whatever you want without being mean. Thank you. And I will go back to the lake because it's a very good day. The sun is shining, and yeah, I said what I wanted to say. I thought I had nothing to say, so I thought it was going to be 5 minutes like vlog, but it's 23 minutes, so I hope I will cut that in a good way. If not, sorry if you had to listen all of that. I hope it was encouraging, or just you spent some time. If you are looking that for procrastinating, this is my sign for you to stop it. This is your last video. Believe me, it's worth it. This is your last video. Don't forget to like and subscribe before going to do what you have to do. But yeah, definitely after this video, stand up, do a little bit of what you have to do, and then write in the comments like this, the thumbs up, so that I know that at least I gave something good for someone. And if I see these comments, then it is also a sign for me to start do what I have to do. So please help each other. So I hope I'm helping you in some way with this video. You help me in the comments, I will help you in another video, and then we can start a very good cycle of not procrastinating, and yeah, just give each other strength. So yeah, after this stupid thing, I wish you a very nice day, a very nice week. I wish you to start this travel of not procrastinating, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye!